Hope you all had a nice 3-day weekend, but we had another full slate of 14 high school football games across the Lowco on Thursday and Friday nights, so there's no time for small talk. It's time for an action-packed Lowco Lights on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. We'll start with the game you can see on WHHI all week with Marcus Walsh and Kevin Libby on the call from Battery Creek, where Derrick Smalls Jr. had a big night, and Heyward and Nigil Fripp each scored twice to lead the Dolphins to a 41-26 win over John Paul II in an entertaining offensive contest. Bryant Jolley had a big night on the ground for JPII, and Allen Wolf and Thomas Gehm connected for a couple of long bombs. But Battery Creek gets it done for Coach Ed Susi's first win as a Dolphin. Across town at Beaufort High, it was the home opener for the Eagles, and Team Lowco's Wes Kerr was on hand for a game that was close until it wasn't. Samari Bonds had a big night, and Elias and Isaac Smalls broke long touchdown runs, but things snowballed quickly for Beaufort late, and Greenwood pulled away for a 37-18 win. It was the first varsity home opener in Hardyville in 12 years, and the Whale Ranch Warriors came in mad as hornets after last week's lopsided loss to Bluffton and rained on the Hurricanes parade. Jermon Bowers and Javion Harris each scored a pair of rushing touchdowns, and Dayon Brown and Kamarion Jones each added a TD on the ground, and the Warriors defense delivered a shutout on Coach Hatcher's birthday. Whale Branch rolls 42-0. Team Lowco's Max Araj rolled up to Walterboro, and Tony O'Banner treated him to a show. O'Banner ran wild for 260 yards and 3 touchdowns on 13 carries and completed all 7 of his passes for 94 yards and another score to lead the Rebels to a statement win, blanking Colleton Prep 33-0. Nick Robinson added 94 yards and a TD on the ground and had 5 tackles and one of THA's 3 interceptions, and Eli McLemore starred on both sides of the ball for the Rebels. Lowco Sports College intern Tim Alonzo was at Hilton Head High, where James Island spoiled the Seahawks home opener. Hilton Head's defense played tough all night, but the Trojans came up with a few big plays, and the Seahawks couldn't get anything going on offense in a 24-0 loss. May River and Bluffton both notched big road wins. Asa Haskins rushed for 145 yards and a touchdown to lead a balanced ground game, and Hudson Flanagan, Xavier Polite, and Peter Nodelman were the anchors on a terrific team defensive effort as the Sharks won 28-21 at West Ashley to avenge a lopsided loss to the Wildcats a year ago. Andrew Johnson and Gage Duncan also added rushing touchdowns, and Duncan caught a touchdown pass, while May River forced 3 turnovers, including a game-sealing pick from A.J. Hamilton down the stretch. The Bobcats rolled to a 35-13 win at Andrew Jackson as Aiden McCarthy continued his torrid start to the season, going 15 of 24 for 210 passing yards and a touchdown with an interception, and adding 79 yards and 2 TDs on 10 carries. And Cordell Hawley rolled up 160 yards and a score on 20 totes. Carnell Warren snagged 6 passes for 86 yards and a touchdown, while Jacoby Saunders added a rushing TD and helped anchor the defense with 7 tackles and a sack. Hilton Head Christian Academy improved to 2-1 with the 34-14 win over Bethesda in a matchup of defending Skeeza State champs. Reed McCollum had another big night for the Eagles, completing 31 of 40 passes for 321 yards and 2 TDs, with another 68 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. Joey Haupt was McCollum's favorite target with 13 grabs for 138 yards, and Harry Cunningham and Cress Langhalls were on the receiving end of touchdown passes. Hampton County routed Allendale Fairfax 33-0, 2 touchdowns from Javen Risher and another from Jalen Singletary, while Dietrich Schufert and Nick Underwood combined for 326 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns to lead Beaufort Academy to a 35-28 win at St. John's Christian. And Michael Tucker Mathis had a monster night to lead Patrick Henry to a 42-10 victory at Clarendon Hall. In other games around the Lowco, East Clarendon downed Ridgeland 32-14, Woodland beat Colleton County by the same score, and the Kings Academy routed Cross Schools 58-6. We'll be live at 9:30 p.m. every weeknight, so tune into the Lowco Media YouTube channel for all the local sports news you need all season long. For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.